Hey everyone, Ben here with another early look. Well, I say another early look, this is probably the first early look I've done. I've done plenty of video reviews thus far for BXB, but this is the first one where I've looked at one of the early access games. This one has just come up this week, and it's for Prison Architect. Now, this has been around for ages on PC, and I know that because I'm a massive fan. Full disclosure, a massive fan of the developer Introversion. Basically, these guys have been around for ages. They did Uplink, Darwinia, Defcon, Prison Architect. I'm probably forgetting some, but I have played all of their games. And whenever there's been a way to crowdfund them or support them prior to release, I've done it. Again, full disclosure. So I want to admit I was in very early with Prison Architect on PC. And they're also a local developer to me. They're actually based in the same town I am. So I probably know people that work there and don't even realise it. Just by the nature of how small the place I live is. Now, Prison Architect is a prison management simulator. You get to design, create, build, manage a prison. And it's deep. There is a lot going on here. Systems upon systems, mechanics upon mechanics. It's not the kind of game you're going to learn in 20 seconds. But there is one thing that they have done is that is really cool, and especially cool for the console audience, is they've kind of narratively sort of encapsulated the tutorial element of the game. Now, the main part of the game will be the whole, you just get your plot of land, you build, you manage, you make a successful prison, and you can even share them online between different people and things like that. But they've gone and created a story mode of sorts around what feels like the tutorial elements of the game, so that when you're learning it, you're actually learning the game through what is quite a, well, it's not, moderately dark. It's an incredibly dark story. It's violent, it's adult, it's full of bad language, which I didn't expect and don't remember from my early days playing the game. It's quite possible that because I've not played the game on PC in some time, that there's content that's been added and changed over the years. The game has evolved a great deal. While the core of it is still the same, the prison management game, the story elements, the character elements, they're certainly new and add a real sort of sense of seriousness to proceedings, which I didn't expect, because when you just look at Prison Architect, it looks quite whimsical and cartoony. The visuals are sort of more like representations of people and prisoners. It's very abstracted, pulled back with the viewpoint and everything. So to have such a sort of personal story there with interconnected missions was a real surprise, and a really cool one at that. I really enjoyed what's there. They're not all there yet. It's early access. So basically, the guys that are doing the console port for this game are still tweaking things and adding things, and it's going to develop over time. So I guess my intention will be, once the final release for Prison Architect comes out, I will come back to the game, I'll have another look at it, and then I will do a proper review, if I remember. I hope I do. I mean, I really enjoy this game. I love management games. I'm a SimCity guy at heart. I've been an RTS gamer for many, many years on PC as well. And this really scratches that itch. And it's wonderful to have a game like this on the console. It's a really cool thing. I mean, look, you're watching the gameplay in the back here, and it's not that representative of what the rest of the game is like. This was, I think, the first tutorial mission I captured this footage from. Things ramp up. Like I said, it is a complex game. You're going to want to take your time with it. It's handy that you can actually pause time when you're doing stuff. You can even plan out your prison entirely before actually building anything. If you want to sort of work out, spacings and pathings. There's so much to do with the guards and the prisoner interactions and riots and all kinds of things, and just managing their needs on a day-to-day basis. Do you want to be like the evil sort of like prison commandant of a gulag, or do you want to be very progressive and liberal and be all about rehabilitation, or do you just want to stick them in electric chairs and punish them? It's totally up to you how you want to do it. It is dark comedy at its heart, and I flipping love my time with Prison Architect so far. I'm going to keep dipping in and out, and like I said, when the full game comes out, I will let you guys know my definitive views. At the moment, I think it's £20 to get in early, and it's a great game. A little indie developer in the UK. I say support them, but it sounds like I might be a little bit biased. Anyway, more on Prison Architect soon. Make sure you stay on BXB Games, where all the best video game coverage is coming from. Speak to you guys soon.